Well, I'm going to sit here. You can sit here as well if you want. So, welcome to the Grumpy Hat, episode 2. I'm the Grumpy Hat. Why am I grumpy?
I don't know.
Well, I'm grumpy because I didn't monitor the audio levels in the first episode by putting headphones on when I should have and testing the lapel mic. But today I have the lapel mic on and the levels should be correct, but we'll see. I want to continue this saga of making films at home during the coronavirus lockdown. And today I want to demonstrate some tips for sequence construction through shot selection and continuity editing. And I'll also throw in some kind of basic tips in motion picture production, such as composition and using movement within the frame. But for the rest of the video, in keeping with the limited equipment that might be at your disposal, it's going to be all shot through a smartphone.
Then why do you have the fish?
Why do I have the fish? That's a very good question. That's because the fish is moving, and motion pictures should always have things that are moving in them. But we'll get to that in a minute. But thank you, Orlando. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to use a smartphone to do both the visuals and the audio. And last week I mentioned, or I recommended, that if you are using a phone to shoot things, that you should definitely separate your audio recording from your visual recording. So enjoy and thank you.
Is that your end?
That's the end of this bit, but then we'll cut to next bit now.
And let's play the show.
Let's play the show?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to do some more recording now, so we need to move things around a bit, okay?
Can I sit on your lap?
Yeah, for some of it.
Here's our establishing shot, usually a long shot, showing where the story is going to unfold. This is a very boring shot with no movement. Let's add a dog and see if the dog moves. Might make it a little bit more interesting. Establishing shots can often be epic, sweeping, landscape, aerial shots. Let's try again. Okay, here's where we are, and this is going to set the mood of the story. Continuity editing usually involves going from these wider shots to more close-ups as the story unfolds. Here's another long shot. So the camera angle didn't change then, and that's a jump cut. That should seem a little unsettling. Here we go from the long shot to a camera angle that's more than 40 degrees away from the original angle. That should feel less disruptive, even though the close-up was a little bit jarring. This is a mid shot. It's not too close, it's not too long. I don't smoke. Notice, however, that the narration can seem like I'm a god figure or I've done this before. I know what's going to happen. But when we see a character, we can also attribute the narration to thought processes. That looks nice. I don't smoke. Despite the common narrative about smoking appearing cool in early Hollywood films, smoking actually materializes light and it adds movement to the frame. I'm not going to advocate smoking. I'm just illustrating the point that moving images are about light and movement, and smoke is very good at both those things. Here's a big close-up filling the entire frame. Maybe fish for lunch. Extreme close-up.